a few warm weather outfit ideas, more about my trip to London, and this week's fabulous fashion finds. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Kura, and I believe that when you feel good, you look good. So on this channel, I show you how to take fashion and use it as a tool to help you look and feel your best. I had a totally different set of outfits set up this week to try to recreate. However, I realized that a lot of you down south are already in humid weather, and though we have not got humid or hot weather yet, here, particularly in New York City, it's coming, and honestly, I can use something to look forward to. So, for those of us who have not yet reached that beautiful warm weather, this is something for all of us to look forward to. And for those of you that are already there, here's some inspiration. So, there are a few pictures that I found when I was looking for inspiration and looking for what my vibe was going to be this summer. And a lot of them that I found involved a beautiful, long, flowy dress, mostly made out of cotton or linen, just to beat that heat, right? I saw some in some beautiful colors. I saw a really sleek brown one with some gold accessories, but a very easy go-to for me is a long black dress. Points if it has pockets. In the summer, when it is hot and humid, I don't want anything touching me. I want to be as comfortable as possible. I want to look chic, but I have got to be comfortable. So this popped up on my screen and I felt like it's a very easy thing to recreate. Just depends on the type of accessories you want. I would probably wear it just like this. So if you're going to go for just black, there are a few options. This one from Dish and this one from Cause are absolutely beautiful in my opinion. If you want a little bit of color, look at this beautiful yellow color from Revolve that would be chef's kiss on my complexion. This one from Farm Rio has a little more detail, it's very playful, and it's sure to keep you chic and cool. And then look at this one from Massimo Dutti. The color is beautiful, it's long and flowy. I could totally see somebody wearing this on vacation. I absolutely think this is a stunner. But probably my absolute favorite is this one from Banana Republic. This is fairly new and the sizes are selling out so quickly, so I'm about to buy this as soon as I finish this video. But the best part of this is not only that it's black and white, so it could be paired with anything from gold and silver to red to green to pink to anything, right? I love, and if you are a person that wears dresses, I love that this has pockets. So beautiful, so laid back, extremely chic, and it's definitely going to keep you cool when it's hot and humid. Now this picture in particular with this bag, I saw something from Cause, I believe, or was it in other stories? I'll pop it on the screen. That is very, very similar. And listen, you got yourself a look. Find some sandals that you think are cute. Maybe these from Steve Madden, or you could spend your money on the Hermes if you want. There's also the Schutz one that I'm always talking about. One of you all even brought to my attention these from Sam Edelman. All fabulous options to go with this look. Now, while I do not believe that this is going to keep you extremely cool during a hot and humid summer day, I know that we all come from different climates, so this might be better for someone who comes from a cooler climate. So if you are a person who's just not really into dresses and you much prefer some shorts, these jorts paired with a very laid-back type of linen. I think this is cotton, but because it's summer, I will go with linen. Linen button-down shirt with pop of color, so cool. So if you are looking for some jorts that are cargo style, Nordstrom has a similar pair, Retrofit has a similar pair, Cotton On has a pair that is a little shorter, and The Gap has a pair, it's just not cargo. And listen, by this time, you all know you should probably have a white shirt, button-up cotton or otherwise in your wardrobe. But if you're new and you don't have one yet, you could get one from Mango or H&M or Cause or even the Frankie shop. Just depends what you're looking for and how much you want to spend. The absolute easiest part about this outfit is that you can pair any accessories, any color accessories with this look, and it'll be very similar to what she's wearing. If you don't like that green, but you want a softer green, these two bags from Coach might give you a similar vibe, but more along the pastels if you want that look. These two from Mango are a little bit more yellowish green, but still a fabulous option. But if you want something that is more that color, JW Pie and Revolve have a very similar color and will go very well with this outfit. Again, it could be absolutely any color you want. If you want heels to go with this, you could do Sam Edelman or you could do Steve Madden. If you prefer to have a flat shoe, these Havaianas will do the trick. And if you're like me and would prefer to have gold, these beautiful gold sandals from Mango paired with this fabulous gold bag from H&M, that is leather by the way, would work extremely well and is a little more glamorous. Find some green sunglasses like any one of these and you have yourself a look. What I think is so good about this outfit is that one, it's a beautiful, stunning color. It's linen because, like I said, you want to keep cool. For me personally, I go for linen. And three, she paired it with a bag that has fuchsia in it. Fuchsia and orange together are just a beautiful combination. You see her lipstick is fuchsia and then the bag has a mix of orange and fuchsia and some other colors. So pretty and so on time for spring and summer. Now her sleeves, in my opinion, for the summer, for New York summers, you guys can tell me where you're from, but I don't even want sleeves, right? So I found this from Old Navy. You guys, I'm not a huge Old Navy shopper, but they've had some cute things this season that we're going to talk about later on in the video, and this is one of them. Beautiful color. It comes in other colors like pink and white and black, and is a very similar vibe to what she's wearing. This one from Mango is the inverse, right? You could pair this with an orange bag since it's already fuchsia and some orange heels if that's what you love. And then something like this from J. Crew or even something like this from Mango would give you a very similar vibe even though they are not exactly the same. And if you are looking for a beautiful fuchsia bag, this one goes very well with the whole orange and pink look. This one is a vintage Bottega for a very good price. This color is stunning. If you want to save some money, JW Pie always has good options. This is a very pretty color. And this one from Charles & Keith will go very well with any orange outfit. Throw on some beautiful orange shoes like these from DSW or these from Steve Madden, and you have yourself a beautiful summer spring look. I want my vibe to be so laid back this summer, especially when it's hot and as I continue to level up on my weight and I want everything to be very loose, laid back, and chic. So these two looks are very much my vibe. I would totally pair these with a lot of gold and some beautiful sunglasses. Totally and completely my vibe. A straw bag, just everything, right? So something like this from J. Crew paired with these earrings maybe, right? And my brown YSL aviators and a basket bag is just very chic to me, very laid back. This from Massimo Dutti, though I think it might be a bit too warm for me to wear during the summer, is also a very chic type of look. In fact, it reminds me a lot of the last outfit, just not orange. White linen shorts and white linen top and all the linen, all the flowiness, all the laid backness, just I love it all. Paired with some beautiful accessories, gold accessories, particularly because that's what looks good on me. Some really cool sunglasses. And this, I really feel like is going to be my vibe. Between this and some beautiful dresses, this is what I'm looking for. And while kind of staying on that laid back, very chic type trend or vibe that I'm going for this summer, sticking with that same vibe, but adding a bit of color is also a beautiful option. I love this look. You see she added a pair of orange shoes and a beautiful green bag. It's still very chic. I even love that the shoes and the bag are not matchy-matchy. Of course, orange and green go together, and it also would have looked great with a green pair of shoes and a green bag or vice versa. This just gives it a little more depth and a little more interest. interest in my opinion. So something like this linen blend jumpsuit from H&M, I actually linked this in my description box last week. I didn't get a chance to talk about it, but I wanted to put it in the description box just in case it's sold out. And as I'm looking at it, there's not very many sizes left. So hopefully when this goes up, there's more sizes. But if there aren't sizes left, this from Abercrombie and this from Reformation might give you a very similar vibe. Pair it with one of those green bags we talked about earlier in the video, or one of the orange pair of shoes that we talked about earlier in the video, and you have yourself a beautiful summer look. So, like I said, I know for those of us that are not all the way in warm weather yet, this gives us something to look forward to. And I'm trying to figure out if I should be doing more summer looks or if I should continue with the spring looks because summer is fastly approaching. Let me know what your thoughts are. So anyway, you guys, you know that I was in London about 2 weeks ago, and it was a very interesting experience. I definitely was not there long enough. There's so much more to see. In fact, there are a few things that I learned about London while I was there. If you've been with me for a while, you know that there's one thing I want to do is learn and research. So the few things I learned that I thought were very interesting is one, London, the landmass is double the size of New York City, which is almost not fair because that would be fabulous if we had more space. London does have more people than New York City, but is not as much as I thought. You guys have more space and you have about the same amount of people, so that doesn't seem fair. The train system doesn't go 24 hours, which is always so interesting to me because if we didn't have a 24-hour train system, I don't know how people would survive. And if I remember this correctly, London gets 30 million tourists a year, while New York City gets 60 million, which doesn't seem fair because we have less space. Like, what? I will say though that London did seem less crowded than New York, and it's probably because of the space, the more space that you guys have. But anyway, this is part 2 to what I did in London. So it is raining again. You guys were not playing around about that. It rains every 2 seconds. A few observations. One, the subway or the underground, is that what you guys call it, is much cleaner than New York. Not surprised. I have not been to a city yet where the subway is not cleaner than ours. I will say that ours is 24 hours, so I'll give it that. And the other observation I had, y'all don't play with your makeup. I mean, full face makeup, all, like everything, bronzer, the whole nine, right? But not only that, I'm realizing that the makeup or your foundation and your bronzers is much darker than your actual face. It's all like very Jersey to me. And like the Chav makeup, I think I'm saying that right, C-H-A-V. I thought that was not a real thing, but it's very much a real thing. It's raining again. Observations. This Chinatown is much bigger than the one we have at home and also much cleaner. Again, I am not surprised because though I love my city, I love New York, born and raised, it's not the cleanest city. The other observation that I think is kind of funny is to see all the street names and different neighborhoods that we also have in New York. So Soho and Bedford and Southampton, just realizing that I am in pretty much America's big brother. So anyway, we're about to go to Piccadilly, walk to Chinatown to Piccadilly Square, right? Piccadilly Circus Square, and see what that's about. Not the Apollo Theater. Wait a minute. Who did this first? Anything but the Apollo Theater. I've never thought that I would see that. That is so funny to me. Now, while these buildings are absolutely beautiful, I see that it is a lot of action over here. There's somebody performing. There's a Hard Rock Cafe. This is absolutely not like Times Square. It is absolutely beautiful, like I said. I don't want to take anything from it. But when people compare this to Times Square, I'm going to give that a hard no. So yes, we're going to go to Harrods now, which I know I'm going to love. I want to buy that Caroline Herrera, those lipsticks that you could interchange. So I'm going to go there. We have family that's here that I was telling you guys about earlier. That's going to meet us there, and I'm going to go shopping. This store is absolutely beautiful. I don't know if it's coming across on my camera. The architecture is absolutely stunning. I'm excited. Also, I keep looking the wrong way. I need y'all to start a GoFundMe just in case I get hit by a car or a bus or something. If you're not new here, you know that I love a bit of fancy food. This is heaven. I don't think we have anything like Harrods in New York City. This is fabulous. Cheese, tea, pastries. I'm leaving here with something. So we have many more floors. We just got in here. But between the beauty and like the accessories, absolutely beautiful. The food hall, absolutely stunning. I will say though that I'm not pressed to buy anything because the exchange rate in England to America is not that great for us. Because the pound is stronger than the dollar, I'm not really saving that much. I'm only looking to buy something if it's something that I cannot get in the States. Otherwise, I have plenty of things to buy when I get back to New York City. You guys know that this is pronounced Thom Browne, even though it's spelled with a Thom. My husband looks at this and says, oh, look, all right, we got that Thom Browne over here. He's embarrassing. That's why I don't take him anyplace. Dior homeware, absolutely stunning. Whoever put this table scape together did a fabulous job. Not something that I would do, like my style. Well, this is absolutely stunning. Stunning. I actually have tons to say about Harrods, but we'll talk about that later. Right now, we're going to go into Harvey Nichols. So excited. Harrods was absolutely beautiful. I do not think that we have anything that remotely compares to Harrods in the States. It was the most beautiful store I ever seen. It was absolutely stunning. Again, I wish I had more time in Harrods. Beautiful, just beautiful. Now, I don't know who I need to talk to, but y'all have got to do something about that rain. It literally rained every 5 minutes. Ugh. Anyway, London, thank you for having me. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I am very ready for summer. I am ready for outdoor movies and picnics outside and late night strolls. I'm so ready for all of that. So I have really been looking for summer fashion finds, and this is what I found this week. So when I saw this at Old Navy, it was on sale for like $20. So I'm hoping that it is still on sale. It's just like a nice base for an outfit. It's a linen blend. They have it in some beautiful colors. I love all three of these colors, right? Just imagine pairing these with a nice basket bag or some gold jewelry, some sandals for an easy, breezy kind of summer. If you have not gone to Old Navy, go and check them out. They have a lot of basics. I really feel like they have updated their inventory this year. I don't know why or how, but they have some really cute things. So if you are a person that follows trends in fashion, you have seen these Alaya flats for about $1,300, maybe $1,400, somewhere around there. So I was minding my business on Amazon, ordering some things that I probably shouldn't have been ordering, and this pops up as a suggestion. So the one in the middle is the Alaya pair, that's about $1,400, and the one on the left and the right are the ones from Amazon. I mean, for some mesh and some gold, I don't see why you can't just get these from Amazon if you've been looking for them, right? I thought these were an absolutely fabulous dupe if this is something that you love. I should have put this initially with the other Old Navy. I'm not quite sure why I did not, but this is what I'm talking about. This is very trendy. Again, a linen blend vest and skirt. They also have the short versions, and they also have a linen blend in the pants. I say it's trendy, but it's also kind of a classic style for a very good price. I never go to Old Navy for whatever reason, and I stumbled upon Old Navy this time, and I'm glad that I did. So classy, so cute. Have you seen the new bag that Amy Shihad is going to release? I have missed that other bag few times, and it's quite annoying, but I'm almost glad that I did because I think I prefer this bag better, particularly for travel. This is just so classy to me and just over the top. I love a little bit of glamour and over the topness. I have been stalking her and her website and her social medias to see when this is going to be out, but I got nothing. I've come up short. If you have any information, let me know. I really put it out there. I shouldn't have showed you guys just to make sure that I get it first. But you guys know I'm not a gatekeeper, so I wanted to show you. Speaking of travel bags, these bags are from Mark and Graham. They are Italian leather made in Italy, and I feel like are kind of fabulous, right? So it's very much giving me 90s minimalism. That's very much going on right now. Not so much the colors, like the blue and the green. They also have a beautiful red, but this beautiful beige and white color and this black. I've seen some people use that as a travel bag and also as a day bag, and I think it is fabulous. If you are not a person who loves neutrals, like I said, they have it in this blue and this green. They also have it in a red. I saw it in lavender. They even have a camo option. I just like the idea of having a pure leather bag for travel and a big bag for everyday wear if that's your thing. If you are not new here, you know that I love a bit of jewelry. I love gold. I love diamonds. I love costume jewelry. I just love to sparkle. And I came across this website called Cinco that has some really spectacular and interesting earrings. I didn't look too much past the earrings, so I'm not sure what else they have, but I think that these on the left are very intricate and a statement, but also kind of dainty. And I feel like the other one, the hoops, they also come in gold. The hoops are the perfect size for me. They're not too big, they're not too small, and they still make a statement. And they come in both silver and gold. There are a few other earrings on there that I would love to look at, but just in case you didn't know about this site, of course I wanted to show you. So these brown Cortez have been in my shopping cart, and I haven't bought them for no other reason that I'm just kind of waiting to get everything for my birthday. You guys, my birthday is next month, like I told you, so be ready for a little bit of consumerism, okay? I will be shopping, just to let you know. But anyway, this I feel like is a really good summer sneaker. I don't like sneakers during the summer. I just recently started wearing sneakers, like within the last year, okay? But I feel like because these aren't leather through and through, they will breathe a little better. I don't know. Like I said, I'm new to sneakers, but I do think that they are very cute. I love the brown color as opposed to black, just like a softer neutral to me. And if you don't like brown, you know that I've showed you these before in black. They come in white, they come in red. These are a strong possibility for me. This purse is from Mango via Nordstrom, right? It is a very popular style of bag and shape of bag right now, and it is leather, which I love. A top handle bag, I love a leather bag. That just hopefully means that it will last a good while. And again, affordable because it's from Mango. Very on trend. It comes in this beautiful burgundy color. I have not seen it in the black or any other kind of color, but burgundy is definitely a neutral. It's like brown in that it is a lighter neutral. So last week I showed you some gold flats from Maria Luca, and I almost bought them. But then I came across these from Flattered. I do want a pair of gold flats. I like a little sparkle, like I said. And these are similar to those in that they have the same color, but they are half the price. So, you know, I like to spend money. If you're not new here, you know I'll spend money, but I also like to save. So I feel like these are a good alternative to those. They're still not cheap, right? But they are cheaper than what I showed you last week, and I feel like they are a good alternative. Now, if you like the shape but don't like the color, of course they have black and brown and some other beautiful colors, but I'm looking for gold right now. So while I was trying to decide which civet bag I'm getting, that's definitely going to be my big birthday present, right? I stumbled upon this bag, which is a similar style, but it doesn't have a top handle. And if you like a clutch but don't like the top handle in the vet or even that Bottega bag, I feel like this is a good option. It's cheaper, definitely cheaper, but also very beautiful. So again, like I said, it's my birthday. Consumerism will be happening. And you guys have seen me talk about this purse before. And I decided that I'm going to get it, but I don't know which color to get. I feel like the dark brown would go easily, like just fit easier into my wardrobe, things that I already have. But the lighter one is just really, really beautiful. So I'm not going to get both, but I would like to know what you think, which color I should get. I'm leaning towards the dark brown simply because it fits better into my wardrobe, but I hope that I don't regret it because that lighter one is really speaking to me. And if you are a person that hates the big bag trend and still loves a little small bag, this one from Rebecca Minkoff is so cute. I actually saw her wearing this on social media, and I thought that it was a really cute bag for those people who hate the big bag trend. So yeah, guys, tell me if you bought anything this week, what you're looking at. I love when you guys give me suggestions. Like I said, I will be shopping, so let me know. So watching the Met Gala this year just felt kind of weird for several reasons. Things that are happening in the world, which, I mean, there's always something happening, but it just felt weird for whatever reason, right? And then also people like Rihanna that I look forward to seeing at the Met Gala weren't there. And I don't know if the Met Gala needs to be revamped or what, but it definitely felt different. But I just wanted to do some really quick, I can't go through everybody because this video will be so long, but I just picked out a few people that I want to talk about very quickly. So this woman is absolutely stunning. Okay, I don't understand how anybody on the face of the planet looks like this. The shape of her eyes, the makeup, I think I'm gagged. She's stunning to me. I have no notes. I feel like this outfit and the color looks perfect on her. Is it gloves or is it part of the suit? I don't know. But there's nothing that I don't like about this woman and this look, and she is just absolutely stunning. Sarah Jessica Parker is one of those people that I just love. I know some people love to hate her, but I just love her for whatever reason, right? So I always look forward to what she's going to wear at the Met Gala, and I do not think that she disappointed at all. I love the hat, which is giving me very Southern Baptist Easter Sunday hat, but in a very fashionable way. I even love that the dress is stiff. That dress did not move. She said in an interview the next day that she could not sit down in this dress, but it was all for the look, right? The dress and the boots together. I love SJB. It might just be her personality, but in my opinion, she does no wrong. So I saw somebody critique Pamela Anderson at the Met Gala, and the first thing they said was that something to the effect that she was aging, which is just a silly critique to me, because God forbid the woman stays alive and ages. Like, what? I thought that was the silliest critique. I will say, however, that I don't think this color is the best for her. I feel like it washes her out. The color of the dress, her blonde hair, and the feathers in her hair, I don't think it does anything for her. I feel like she needs maybe a blush color or maybe something done to her hair. I don't know. I don't love this color on her, and I feel like she could have looked better in a different color. I love the shape of the dress. I even love the dress. I just don't like it on her. I love this young man. Not to sound old, but I just think he always looks so cool to me. I know that this is just not something you just wear on a Tuesday, but I feel like he got the assignment and he nailed it, right? I feel like he's very talented. I follow him on TikTok. He always comes up with the most outrageous outfits, and to me, they always kill it. I mean, let's be honest, they're often very, very expensive. I feel like this is what you're supposed to look like at the Met Gala. Zendaya, again, one of those people that just can't do any wrong, right? The color is good for her. The makeup that really goes with the theme of the Met Gala. I think she slays, and she always does. I heard that she changed into another dress later that I did not see or we're not talking about right now, but I'm sure it was absolutely fabulous. Her and Laura Roach are just a fabulous team, and she does not do much wrong in my opinion. So Naomi Campbell, we know, is mother, okay? I have no notes from the wig to the beautiful moisturized skin, to the pose, to the beautiful dress. The color goes so well with her skin. No notes. I know that she can be controversial, but we're not talking about that right now. We are talking about how she looks, and I have not one note. So gorgeous. Okay, so, all right, so here's this with Serena. I'm not hating the dress, even though I'm be honest with you, it's not my favorite. I like the shape of the dress. I just don't think that this look has come all the way together. And I don't know if it's because I don't love her makeup, like her makeup doesn't match her face. I do not like the color of her hair. I feel like when your makeup and your hair is off, it throws everything else off. I don't know. I'm going to keep it cute and just say that this is not my favorite, and she could have gone a different direction. But yeah, not my favorite. And then Kim. Kim just looks so uncomfortable to me. I don't understand why the corset had to be so tight. I don't know what she's trying to prove. The woman couldn't breathe and she could not talk, right? So I don't get the reason for this. Some people were questioning the cardigan that she's wearing. That is part of the look off the runway. So maybe that's why she wore it. But I feel like she has such a good shape that she works out that she could have gone without the cardigan, worn the dress, because the dress itself is beautiful. I wonder if she ever considers going back to her brown hair color. Right? Because imagine this beautiful dress with the corset, maybe a little looser, in her natural hair color with some cool makeup would eat to me. I feel like she would look so gorgeous like that. I don't know what she's trying to prove or why she thinks she needs to have this little bitty tiny waist, but that's what she is. Her sister, on the other hand, I loved. I know some people were not happy about what she was wearing. Somebody said it was giving early 2000s, but I had to disagree. I think she looked great. Another critique was that she was showing too much of her body. This girl is in her 20s. Why you have it flaunted, okay? And I think that she did in fact flaunt it. I love that. I just think she looked good. I don't have in many notes. I don't know what the problem here is with her, but I loved it. Then I think that J-Lo always looks nice for the most part. I think this is stunning. She very often goes for this shape of dress, which is, I'm sure, no mistake because she has a beautiful shape. The color looks good for her. Her hair looks great. The makeup looks great. I do have a little critique in that I'm not quite sure she needed the necklace. put your hand over the necklace to see how that would have looked without it, right? I feel like the necklace might have been just a tad too much. It doesn't look bad, but I feel like without the necklace would have been better for whatever reason. What's your opinion on that? And then Cardi B, this is what you want to see at the Met Gala. Or at least this is what I want to see at the Met Gala. This is so dramatic, so over the top, and I loved it. I even love her head wrap. I love how big it is at the bottom. There's nothing that I don't love about this. I'm sure she can barely move. This is the fashion that I want to see at the Met Gala. Absolutely stunning. So did you look at the Met Gala? Did you watch it? What were your thoughts? How do you feel about some of the people not being there? There were even some designers not there. I don't know why, if people were striking or what was going on, but let me know your thoughts about the Met Gala. So anyway, you guys, please tell me what you think about from here going forward. Should I start doing more summer outfits? Because I would love to do that because I'm ready for it. But if you're not, let me know. If you have been to London, have you ever seen a prettier store than Harrods? The other stores were beautiful, I'm not going to lie, but Harrods, absolutely loved it. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you in my next video.